Hey, 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 what's up? Hey, everybody, it is Dakisha Williams. Hopefully, everyone can see me okay. Just raise your hand. Let me know that you can see me all right. And I'm actually excited about this conversation. So, we're going to have a conversation today. Hey, Luciana, how are you? Yes. We're going to have a conversation because I realized I stepped on some toes today. Not that I'm really concerned, because if you know me, then you know that I come ready and raw, but I'm only here to help you all. So this is for my entrepreneurs. Hello, Bethany. How are you? Hey, Corey. How you doing? Hey, Champ Builder. Looks like that's Larry. What's up? So make sure that you all share and show some love. Hey, DW Gilmer. How you doing? So I asked the question today: are you a CEO or are you an employee of your own company? And so we're just going to have a conversation because I want you to be honest, and you all know that this is a safe place, and I need your honest feedback in regards of that question. Okay. So I'm forgetting that there's also another camera right here that I'm supposed to be looking at, but yeah, so thank you everyone for joining. I know some of you are getting off work. Some of you are like me, picking up kids and all that fun stuff. But I really want you to be honest in this moment right now. And I want you to answer the question. Are you truly a CEO, or are you an employee of your company? What's up, Lamont? I see the coaches out there. Yeah, this is what I do. I'm a business strategist and virtual COO. So I help entrepreneurs to build an infrastructure in their business from the comfort of my own home. And I'm actually in my office. If you've joined any of my broadcasts, you know I usually have like a burgundy background. That's actually where I record downstairs in my dining room. But I'm at my desk. I'm doing some work. I've been writing some blog posts, updating my website. Sean, hey, how you doing? That's an old boss of mine. What's up? And I came across the most recent article that I wrote. And if you've been following my journey, then you see that I talk a lot about building your team and outsourcing. And maybe if we have some time, we'll talk about some of the things that you can do to help you prepare to outsource. Because it is very important if you really truly want to take your business to the next level. And this is truly for our entrepreneurs and small business owners. So I noticed that some of you haven't really answered my question yet. So I'm not going to call out your name. But I really do want you to be honest and let me know, are you a CEO or are you an employee of your own company? Let me explain to you the difference, okay? So the CEO, Chief Executive Officer, you all see the title thrown around on different social media sites and all that kind of stuff, right? So what you need to understand is the CEO is actually the person that oversees. Somebody type in the comment section. The CEO is the one who oversees. Not the one that's actually being the IT department. Not the one that's answering all the calls. Not the one that's running all the sales appointments. Not answering all the emails. Not building out the websites. Not doing your own graphics. Hey, Patrick, thank you for joining. But yes, that is not what the CEO is for. Do I need to say it again? I just laid out a laundry list of items that I know we do in our business as an entrepreneur. And I know we have to have a website. I know we have to have blog posts. I know we have to have beautiful graphics. And if you're watching on Periscope, you see like my lower third and it invites you to the 21-day revenue challenge. Yes, all of those things are important. Thank you for the love, the hearts, the thumbs up, right? All of that's important. But the question is, who's getting that done? So if you find yourself as the individual that's getting that done, then when do you really have time for client work? Or let me ask you this. Do you really have client work? Yeah, I said it. I did. That means that you got a lot of time on your hands if you are able to do everything that I just listed. You do. You got a lot of time on your hands. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just being realistic. Because in 2017, I really, truly, and I'm sincere about you definitely making a shift in your organization. And I apologize. I talk with my hands. You guys know that I'm passionate. If you join any of my webinars, Periscopes, lives, what have you, you know that y'all know I talk with my hands. Anyway, but listen, seriously, all right? Reggie, what's up? Is Kim still over there cooking cakes for you? Hey, Reggie, thank you for joining. So listen, we are talking about whether or not you are really truly a CEO in your organization, or are you really a technician or a employee? And so what I have found is that most of the individuals that you see on social media and different platforms are really, they really are technicians, and they really are employees of their own business. So really, you just hired yourself. And I know that kind of stings, and I'm going to let it sit for just a moment, because when you really think about, yes, I got my business license, I've got my tax ID number, I've got this great logo, I got this fancy title for my company, but there's only me working here. And it's okay for a little while. Reggie said Kim is not cooking any more cakes. But you know what? It's the thought that counts. She's such a sweetheart. Hey, Tati Taylor. What's up, baby? I see some of my college mates on. But here's the thing. And here's a question I really want you to ask yourself, even if you are watching the replay of this video. Why do you really, truly continue to do that to yourself? Now, if you don't know how to build a team, that's one thing, okay? And if you're not in a position where you can afford to build a team, then I get that too. I understand that. But you definitely have to position yourself, right? You got to position yourself to start bringing on team members to help you do the things that, number one, you don't have time to do, or you cannot stand doing. So some of the things that I teach, and I'll try to keep it at a high level, but some of the things that I teach is the team members that you need to have in your organization as you start to grow or scale your business. Because everyone wants to have a 6 or 7 figure business. You know what? Some people just want to have a 5-figure business. And I get that too. You just want to have a comma when you do your taxes. At some point in time, you want to have a comma somewhere, okay? And I get it. Trust me, you got to start where you are, right? However, okay, so you have the CEO, right? So one of the things that I realize is that the reason that we truly cannot walk in the title of being a CEO is because, number one, we are not generating enough revenue in your business, or you don't have enough clients. Now, if this is resonating with you, I want you to type your name below. You can type a 1 below. You can say, hey, Dakisha, you talking about me? What's up, Lee Fuller? Lee Fuller, are you a CEO or are you an employee of your company? I'm going to go ahead and put Lee out there because I already know. Lee Fuller is a C-E to the O, okay? Lee Fuller has a team who gets the job done. Lee Fuller and I work very, very closely. And that's what it's all about. Now, I do know that Lee Fuller was not always, always the CEO, but he is the CEO of an organization. The business is called Funnel Helper, right? Right, Lee? Please correct me if I'm wrong. But he is the man when it comes to building funnels and helping you to generate leads. You know, we just shifted over to Infusionsoft. I am super duper excited. So Lee already knows. I'm like, Lee, what's up? CEO to the max. Yes. See, I love it. Here is why. Because and I'll use Lee as an example. I use myself as an example, as I always do. One of the things that you realize is that you really can make more money when you build your team. When you add on individuals who can do the task that has been consuming your time, you actually can make more money. Like, are you getting that? Like, are you hearing the words that are coming out my mouth? I don't know what movie that's from, but I trip myself out. But like, seriously, you actually can make more money when you start to delegate. And listen, and this is for some of the CEOs who still like to get their little hands in there and micromanage a team. Cut it out, because you're not allowing yourself to walk in your greatness, okay? You're not allowing yourself to let the creativity juices flow through so you can create more products for your clients, so that you can be available there for your clients. You got to let your team do what the team does. I don't even know if that's right English, but it sounds good to me. Okay? But no, seriously, there's really truly about 4 or 5 core individuals that you need on your team. And I'm going to leave you with these core individuals, okay? So everybody thinks that the first person that they should hire, no offense when I say this, is a virtual assistant. Why? I mean, honestly, you have to look at the infrastructure or the business model that you run. Lee builds funnels. Brandy has a traveling business. Hey, Brandy, I am a virtual COO. Why in God's name, for whatever, why do you necessarily think that a virtual assistant is the first position that you have to hire on your team? You have to assess. That's another question. How often are you assessing your business? Is that Jamila Corbett? Can we get a boom for Jamila Corbett? What's up? I absolutely love her energy and love her scopes. Jamila, put some emojis in there so everyone can follow you. I love her brand, and you guys gotta connect with Jamila. But yeah, so thank you for joining. Jamila is a CEO, and so she gave me a boom. I love it. But yeah, so this is huge, y'all. You know, don't let them tell you that the first person that you need to hire in your organization, you got it anytime, is a virtual assistant, because it's not always necessarily true. Because, for an example, in my space, for what I do and for what Lee does, we do product launches, right? So we need more of IT people. We need more individuals who can actually take the workload off of our plate. So we're not building funnels. We're not building websites. We're not building landing pages. Can I do it? Absolutely. But is that how Dakisha wants to spend her time? No. Dakisha wants to spend her time writing more articles, doing more speaking presentations, doing more webinars and live streams just like this. This is where I enjoy, because this is the interaction with my tribe. I don't want to be stuck behind a computer building a landing page. So what I do is I actually hire someone, teach them how to do it, and then I pay it. Okay, I pay them. But of course, that cost is incorporated in the price that I'm charging my clients, okay? Now, because time is precious, and that's something that you cannot get back. You cannot get back time. So it's definitely important to have an IT person. Now, I'm not saying that you've got to hire them in this particular order, but it is so huge to have an IT person. Listen, I have been in a situation where not only my website, but my clients' websites are gone, shut down, done. Who's going to fix it? Not Dakisha. Dakisha is not going. We need to do the things only you can do. Absolutely. Dakisha is not going into anybody's back office, into anybody's HTML code, into anybody's hosting account like that. That here is not what I do. That's not what I do. Okay? However, I do understand the language that they speak so that I can hire someone to get it done. And I have educated myself. Why is somebody crying? Somebody crying because the website went down. or did we accidentally hit it? But no, it is a sad moment when your website goes down. So IT is very, 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 no, Lee already know, not Keisha, not doing it. All right, so, but what about your marketing team, right? Now, this is something that I love to do. So I love to build out marketing plans. I love to help with product launches. That's just something that I love to do. I am a business strategist, so I will be the one helping you implement the strategy, but I'm not going to be the one that's running your social media, okay? So having a marketing person that is strictly dedicated to the marketing functions. That person could very well be someone that's on your social media team that's managing your different accounts, whether or not, groups are really, really huge on Facebook and LinkedIn, and you have to have someone engaging. So recently, within the last 2 weeks, I actually finally hired a social media person. You know what, Jamila? You are absolutely right, and I'm glad that you reminded me. Amazon Cloud experienced a very huge outage today, and several websites that are based on the Amazon Cloud were affected. You are absolutely right. I believe Canva was one that literally came back up an hour ago, and we're going to talk about that because as much as I have a lot of clients who love Canva, Dakisha does not have time to sit and decorate and do graphics. Like, that's just not my thing. It's not, And you guys see I post very frequently on social media, and I have branded images, which I feel like everyone should have. Jamila said it messed up her productivity today. See what I'm saying? Holla if you hear me. Okay? I mean, and that's something that's out of your control. It's nothing that you could really do about that, right? Right. So, for example, for individuals that use Canva, right? They could not do, matter of fact, Vanessa, I don't know if she's on or watching the replay. Vanessa had to go back and make an old school PowerPoint presentation because Canva was down and she was not able to make the fancy graphic that she usually has on her Periscope, which is fine. We do what we need to do and we get it done, right? We get the job done at the end of the day as entrepreneurs. However, what if your membership site was on that particular platform, on that cloud platform? That's where the IT person will come into the program, into the organization. So back to the marketing team. I actually hired a graphics person because, again, that is not my area of specialty. Is it included in some of the product launches that I provide for my client? Absolutely, but you won't find Dakisha sitting behind a desk decorating or designing. It just is not going to happen. However, it allows me to have branded images or develop branded imagery for myself, for my clients. I don't know if you guys just saw my, we are updating the website, visionsconsulting.com. Woo-hoo! Yes, toot. So we just redid our entire website, and we are working on 2 more pages, so it's still in beta, but I'm really, really excited. We've already started to generate leads from the CTA that's on the website. So hats off to my graphics department. They actually designed and installed the entire thing, okay? So again, I didn't have to worry about that. So having someone that's either in your marketing area, whether it's a graphics person, whether it's a strategist, whether it's a social media, and social media can also be a part of your, I call them your support staff as well. However, they fall under the marketing umbrella, so I like to address them under the marketing piece. Hey, Juanita Dunn. What's up, sweetie pie? They call me Kersha over at Chalkley where my son used to play football. Hi, sweetie. So we talked about IT, right? We talked about marketing. What about, let me see, IT, marketing, support. This is where your virtual assistants actually do come in. And, excuse me, this is someone who can actually make the phone calls, answer the phone, send out emails, actually deal with the correspondence with your clients. So having the support staff is really, really huge. And I actually use my support staff to actually seek out speaking gigs for me. So they're contacting, and I do the same thing for my client as well. So not only are they helping me, I listen, let me tell you something. I teach my VA how to use Infusionsoft. Like, I literally record training videos, show them the video of what I want them to do so that they can be able to do it. I try to teach them as much as I can. And you know what? They actually appreciate it, because guess what? It enhances their skills, and it allows them to charge other clients more because their knowledge is increasing. Now, how awesome is that? Now, think about it. How much more committed to you would they be, or are they going to be, because you're actually teaching them new skills? Man, let me tell you, I got this thing down pat. They ain't going nowhere, okay? They ain't going nowhere. No, just kidding. But I love it because they get excited because they're learning new things, but it's taking some of the workload off of my shoulders and off my plate, okay? So if you notice, I've been doing a lot more videos, but I have time to do them. So I love my support staff, and I try to train my support staff. And that's something important too, if you're not doing, is inputting operational procedures in your business. But that's a whole nother talk for another day, all right? And then the next question is, who in the hell manages all of them? I'm going to say it again. Who in the hell comes in and manages all of that? So if you're a CEO who is not in a position because of your area of responsibility to actually manage your team as it grows, then you need a COO, a Chief Operation Officer, and actually a virtual COO. And that person can manage your entire team. They actually manage the activities, the daily operations of your organization. So who did I say that you need to have? You need an IT person. You need a funnel person, right? You need a lead fuller. You need a marketing person. Jamila, she's a branding person, right? Great for branding. You need a support staff, someone who's going to take some of those activities off of your plate. And then you need someone who's going to come together and manage the entire process. How do you think that some of these individuals are launching product after product after product after product? I mean, some individuals, some companies are launching like 3 products, a quarter. You got one every month. And you're like, what the hell? I mean, what kind of systems do they have going on? What kind of automation do they have going on? No, what they have is a solid team of individuals that's getting the job done. So until you can, and yes, I'm banging on my desk, until you can say that you have a team of individuals working in your organization to get the job done, then damn it, you are not a CEO. That is just a title for you. It is not a job function. And yes, I said it, and I'm going to push the replay button because I'm going to play this video over all social media platforms, and I want you to share it over all social media platforms because I'm singing to the world that if you do not have a team of individuals, then baby, sugar pie, honey pie, you are a solopreneur. Now listen, there's nothing wrong with that if that's where you're starting from. It is absolutely nothing wrong with that if you're just starting out. If you are within, I give you 3 years, but by 5 years, you need to have somebody else on your team. One of those individuals that I told you to hire, okay? So listen, if you feel like you are in a position where you cannot afford to hire a team, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go to 21-day revenue challenge. It's 21-day revenue challenge. And what that's going to do is it's going to give you 21 strategies to help you generate revenue immediately in your business. The goal is to help you generate money so that you can hire your first team member. That's what I want to help you do. I want to help you build your team. So go to 21dayrevenuechallenge.com so that you can start making some money. That's what's all about, okay? Start investing back in your business, make some money, come back, watch the next video, and figure out how to actually hire your first client. But you have to go through the 21-day revenue challenge first. Can you make that commitment for me? All right? If you don't have anyone on your team, if you are a solopreneur, I want you to commit to going through the 21-day revenue challenge and start making some money in your business. This is Dakisha Williams, your virtual COO, helping you build infrastructure in your business so that you literally can get to the next level. I know you want some commas in your revenue, whether it's 5, 6, or 7 figures, okay? I'm going to help you do it. Thank you, Jamila, for putting that out there. It's the 21-day revenuechallenge.com. Love you all. You all have been great. I appreciate the love, the hearts, and everything. Make sure that you share this out on the different platforms and come back because I got more for you. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good one.